Alright guys, so what's going on? So we actually at the shop right now. We're gonna get started on this 335 IS. We're actually gonna be doing a single turbo kit. So we're gonna be doing speed tech, a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'll actually show you guys in a bit exactly what we're gonna be doing in this guy. But we're gonna be taking it apart, starting it off. But yeah, just stay tuned on that. That's what we got going on. I think I was over here joking around. Yeah, so we're gonna get started just taking everything out of the engine bay, getting the bumper off, getting the wheels off, subframe down, pretty much getting all this situated. And you guys will see what it looks like in a bit once the bumper comes off. All right, so it's not on the ground, but bumper off, support bar on. Actually getting everything out of the bottom now, just to get everything situated, everything in its place. Let's keep it going though. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can't get a really good visual here, but get a visual right here. And we'll come back when the subframe is down. Yeah, subframe down. And now the subframe's gone. So now we can get to work comfortably, getting these stock turbos out, getting everything out of the way. Let's get this fine setup installed. Tire speed tech kit. We got a P3 controller, dual pumps, three pumps, I believe. I gotta see again. And all this cool stuff. Everything installed. Let's get it. And last turbo's about to come out.
A few moments later. A few moments later.
Now we're empty. We're ready to get started on single turbo stuff. Alright, so I got a little ahead of myself and I started actually putting things back together up here. As you can see, pretty much all the studs are kind of where they're supposed to go. Pretty much getting everything situated right now. It's a whole bag of goodies. So we're actually just gotta get the studs, nuts, and then this is the tuck for this turbo. You will see manifold going up, turbo going up. Yeah, keep you guys posted on that. Let's see how it goes. So right now we're getting this wastegate on. It is, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. Espérate, que aquí no creo. Sí, está fuera todavía. Yeah, so we're getting the wastegate on. Pretty much this single turbo kit is not too bad. Yeah, we're getting this thing on right now. We're up to the wastegate, putting a 13 psi spring in it. Not sure how crazy the customer wants to go. But I mean, 13-pound spring, bro, you're gonna be shooting 26, 27 psi. That's more than enough. So this is where we're at right now. We're gonna see how we're gonna mount the vacuum line. We kind of already put all the stop fittings on it, so everything is covered up, ready to go. Right now, we already unmounted the coolant tank. We do need to do the relocation. The reason why the fan is still in here is a strip bolt up top that I do not want to deal with. Actually, no one in the shop wants to deal with it, so we're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna work around it. Come on, walk over the table real quick. 13-pound spring, we already threw that in there. We're gonna start setting up where the turbo is gonna go. So we're actually gonna bring the car down to actually get the turbo mounted, so we can get everything routed and nicely fitted, so we kind of know where everything needs to go. Let's see, no, we're not mounted that yet. So this is the cover for, as you can see, he's doing open dump. Some people might get a little confused. This is the recirculated dump. It normally brings a cover for it, so you just kind of plug this in here, put the dump in, and you're good to go on that. So you wouldn't have to worry too much about this. I do need to find out if there's a clamp for it, which There's a clamp cord right there, so we're good. I'll keep you guys in circulation on what we're doing, kind of everything, the way it's working out. And yeah, you probably won't see me talking again, so we'll go. Let's go! Okay. So right now we're fitting the outlet pipe just to make sure before we tighten up the turbo up top. So we actually fitted the turbo in already. We kind of got all the measurements done. We got the drain in. Got to get the feed in. We're going to feed the down pipe just in a bit so you guys can see it. But right now we're going to fit the outlet pipe just to make sure it lines up with the intercooler before we tighten up the rest of the compressor bolts. Let's see. So let me see. A ver, por donde que entra. So it's actually going to fit nice right there in the position that it is. All right, so if you look under here, you'll notice that the outlet pipe, it's not fully seated in, but it's pretty much for positioning. So you see that the outlet pipe is pretty much straight aligned into where the turbo needs to sit. And then pretty much that means that the compressor housing, it's where it needs to be. So then we can tighten up the compressor housing, get everything situated there. Obviously, if you take this guard off for the wheel, you get full access to the bottom of the turbo, to the drain, to the bolts. It's way easier to tighten everything up this way instead of having to like sneak your hand around the top and things of that nature. I know a lot of people don't do this. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I recommend you do that. Yeah, so that's where we're up to right now. We'll keep it pushing, keep moving. Yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so we actually got caught up in our work and we stopped recording, but here we are fixing a coolant leak that we bumped into real quick, just the clamp itself. Then we're going to show you off the turbo and the blanket. Looks really, really clean, nice. And also the P3 controller. You've seen it before, but another clean install. Always love it. Let's go for a first start. All right, so we're pretty much at the finale. This is pretty much going to be the first startup for this 335IS single turbo build. We have the owner in the car right now. He's about to give it a first start. Okay.